Well, I've been having to come along here and pack down next to the trail and just to have a place to walk. Trouble is, if you're not careful, there are some very deep holes out here. Well, it's cut and ready to haul out now.
All right, honey.
Okay.
You're all set?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting 34 below this morning, but it's what we got to deal with. It is warming up.
All right. Every 15 minutes. Right. So let's just say 10:15 to start. I will check.
Okay.
And then if you need help.
Okay.
Of course, if you need help, I can't help you, but
yeah,
you'll let me know, and I'll check every 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right, I love you.
All right.
Be careful.
I will.
Slow.
Yeah.
Well, there he goes on his way to Manly. I'm hoping the trail is good for him, because having only one snow machine, I can't go help him if anything goes wrong. You made it! A really bad trip on that trail today. And Takani's all excited. Come on, pup-pups! Just so you know, I've been worried sick about you because I haven't heard from you since 2:15.
My phone froze, the Zoleo froze. I took both of them into the store, laid them on the heater. The Zoleo thawed. My phone is still frozen. I was only able to get 10 gallons of gas. No heating oil.
What about diesel?
That was $9.80 something.
Oh, it was up that high? Yeah. It was $7.70 the last time.
It was 9 something.
Wow.
Yeah, so no. So I got 10 gallons of gas, mail.
How much was the gas? Was it still $5.33?
Well, 10 and filling this thing up was $123 worth.
But I mean, how much was it per gallon?
I don't remember. 5.
So it was $5.33 still.
No, it's more than that. $5.62, I think.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're home.
That was the trip to Hades and back.
Now you know what I was going through when I went out by myself the last time. It was awful.
This was bad. I met somebody on a snow machine, and they literally had to get off of theirs. And while I hung off this side, he worked the throttle and got this one past him.
What was it? Hit snowbanks or snow berms?
I mean, really high. He was up on his side like this. Of course, once I got past him, he was able to. All right, we need to get some things inside before they freeze anymore.
Okay.
Well, I just brought the UPAS 1200 out and plugged Jackie in, and the block temperature was minus 31 degrees. I forgot to move her around to where she would be parked in the sun pretty much all day, and this black cowling with the sun on it helps heat that block up. Really nice. This is March 18th. 2026. Our low this morning was 39 degrees below zero. And it's about 6 below right now, I think. But we just learned from Noah that these frigid temps are going to continue throughout the entire month of March. So we're stuck with this. I did a shorts video just a few days ago. I'll put the link to it down below so you can see the comment for yourself. But a guy came on and said, virtually he called me a liar because I said it was 45 degrees below zero. And he knew it wasn't 45 degrees below zero because I had exposed skin and he couldn't see my breath. Well, anybody that ever had any science in school knows that it takes humidity for breath to happen. I think that day the humidity here was 27%. So with it that low, I mean, look at this snow. This is powder. This is not nice wet snow in Wisconsin somewhere or Minnesota or Montana. It is powder. You can pack a 5-gallon bucket full of this snow, melt it, and you might come up with a half a cup of water. That'll be about it. But anyway, it is what it is. This is interior Alaska, and it's how we live our life. And as I was saying, the trip to the post office yesterday was unreal. The trail was banked on one side the entire way, or it was just rutted and pebbly and rooty and you name it. It was pretty bad. The thing about it is, it was colder than what we thought. I knew the low yesterday morning was 34 below, but we thought it had warmed up a good bit. Obviously, it had not. My phone froze, my Zoleo froze, and I had no way to communicate with Michelle. I even went into the trading post and laid both of them on the little heater there. The Zoleo thawed out. My phone never did until I got back home. So that was a trip that I wish I could have gotten on video.